Hey guys, if you see this video, that means we've finally hit 1,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much for your support. No words can truly describe how happy I am. To celebrate the occasion, I asked you guys to give me any questions you had for me or for the characters. Let's get started, shall we? Melody Nature Tunes asked, Velma, what's your favorite anime? And Scooby, how can you think and talk like a person?
I like Dragon Ball and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
I can talk for two reasons. The first reason is because in Scooby-Doo, Mystery Incorporated, talking animals are descendants of the Anunnaki. They're a race of beings from another dimension that took over the bodies of animals thousands of years ago. I am a descendant of these beings, therefore I can talk. But I'm sure Retro has a reason for his continuity.
Wait, I was supposed to come up with something?
You had how long to think of something and you didn't?
Okay, how about this? You were owned by a witch, but an ancient race used you as a sacrifice to appease the gods, and in retaliation, the witch casted a spell upon the kingdom. And when you died, you were possessed and reanimated by an evil hellhound. And every time the dog host died, you possessed another dog. But eventually, you found yourself here in Go City.
That's literally the story of Mr. Pickles, you lazy fuck.
That's the story we are going with, and that's final.
Whatever.
On to the next question. Alex 5000 asked. I'm going to assume you're asking if I'm going to make a video of Caillou's principal getting arrested. No, I don't have plans on doing that. I think the ending of Caillou's bizarre behavior card day is good enough. Mono Herald 55 asked. Jesus Almighty. Okay, let's do this. Mono Herald 55 asked, Fred, if you were in Danganronpa, would you still give Monokuma a concussion? So I never played any of those games, so I asked my friends on Discord about it.
I don't think I would try and give something a concussion if it'll just explode and kill me when it dies. And also I don't think I would mess with something that's the game master. The same reason I put up with Retro's shit. He could easily erase me from this mortal realm with just a click of the delete button.
Second question is Daphne the only person you don't care about, besides those two troublemakers?
As much as it's hard for me to say it, I do genuinely care about my entire gang. That even includes Daphne. While she does do stupid crap all the time, I can't really say I'm any better than her. But Caillou and Dora, I don't care for those two at all. Who knows why they're both troublemakers? I mean, I think I know why Caillou is, but Dora, I have no idea where she gets it from.
Question 3. Daphne, why are you so annoying?
The reason my character is so annoying is because Retro wanted to make me similar to Samster5677's Daphne, but more narcissistic and egotistical. A representation of how annoying influencers truly are. I'm glad I'm doing my job well.
Question 4. Boris and Doris, despite your son being a troublemaker, do you still love him?
I do love my son despite his troublemaking ways.
Of course, he is my son after all. I think the reason he's such a troublemaking brat is because he inherited my demonic genes. Fun fact, I'm not a human, but I'm actually a demon from another planet. I am a part of a planet-conquering empire and we're all notoriously violent. So Caillou being the way he is isn't his fault. It's because of me, and the way we make sure to keep our offspring in line is with punishment days when the time comes. So when I ground my son or give him punishments, I don't do it out of joy. I do it to assert my authority as his parent, but I do love my son.
Question 5. Is Bowser my favorite character? Rosalina is actually my favorite character if we're solely talking about the Mario series. Bowser is also one of my favorite characters. I love them both very much. Question 6. For everyone, what's your favorite cartoon? Since I'm feeling lazy, I'll be the only one answering it. Sorry. My favorite cartoon is Ed, Edd n Eddy, but of course I do have other cartoons I like SpongeBob, only the first 3 seasons, and Steven Universe, just to name a few. Question 7. Velma, you remind me of Kyoko from Danganronpa.
Thanks.
Question. This isn't really a question, but alright. Fred, rate the avatar.
6 out of 10. Retro, you probably did an awful job at making the character.
I tried my best. Damn, I was half tempted to just use a PNG of Rigby from regular show. Oh, by the way, if this avatar isn't accurate, please ping me in the comments.
Once again, you are a lazy fuck.
Question 9. Everyone's favorite video games. Still feeling hella lazy. My favorite video game is Pokemon, specifically Platinum version and Heart Gold and Soul Silver, and I do really like Mario Kart, Mario Party, Fortnite, and Fossil Fighters. Question 10. To the Marquez family, has Dora ever done a good deed?
There was this one time someone was picking on Gina and Dora defended Gina from the bully. Only to say that she was the only one allowed to bully Gina, so I guess that's a good deed.
Question 11. Velma, do you hate Daphne sometimes too?
Honestly, yeah. Her grand schemes to steal Fred's money always gets on my nerves, and her ruining our vacations sometimes bugs me too. And her constant video recording just aggravates me. I've told her many times I'm camera shy, but she doesn't seem to understand that. But the one thing I am still very upset about is when she yelled at that poor child, and I'm sure Shaggy and Scooby are just as annoyed with it as Fred and I are.
Question 12. Is my avatar based on real-life me? Not entirely. I wish I could have a Viking beard, but my estrogen sort of prevents that from happening. Maybe one day I'll have a Viking beard, but I guess my avatar without a beard sort of resembles me, but I don't think I'll ever make an accurate avatar because I want to keep my identity anonymous. Maybe if I ever hit 100,000 subscribers, I'll do a face reveal. Question 13. Does Shaggy and Scooby like to pull pranks?
How does anyone expect me to do anything when I literally have no thumbs? Like, how am I supposed to pull pranks?
I think what Scooby is trying to say is that he's not really the prank type, not retro Scooby at least. As for me, I do like the occasional pranks here and there, but I don't really do them as often as one would expect me to, mostly because I'd just rather not have a concussion time. Not that it hurts me all that much really. I'm sort of immune to his concussion times, but he doesn't know that. Anyways, on to the next question.
Question 14. Fred, if beer isn't around anymore, how would you react?
Probably the same way I did on Samster5677's channel when Shaggy and Scooby pulled the dumb prank on me claiming there was a new prohibition law banning alcohol consumption. I would be outraged and become a red teeth titan, then proceed to take over the government again just to make beer legal again. That's actually a good video idea. Retro, write that down.
Already on the list of video ideas.
Sweet. But if alcohol was truly never a thing, I probably wouldn't be a drunk psychopathic monster.
Twirl Angeline asked, if Boris and Fred were to battle in their normal states with no power, who would win? Boris by a long shot. Boris is a demon from outer space. He could easily destroy Fred. What is the worst thing Caillou and Dora have done? Separate or in unison? I don't think I made enough videos to truly see what the worst thing they did was. But I would have to say the worst thing Caillou has done is definitely abuse Gonamate logic and single-handedly wiped out the entire planet. That video will be in the description of this video. As for Dora, driving a semi-truck into the Times Square and killing a bunch of people, not as destructive as Caillou but still horrific, that video is also in the description. Now, in unison, bombing the ball drop on New Year's Eve. Last question. Is my Rosie inspired by Disaster Squad's iteration of her? You're damn right she is. I think their iteration of Rosie is absolutely hilarious. Sure, fart jokes are childish, but damn it, they're so good. Pete Serrol 3356 asked, how do I feel about people calling me or anyone a child abuser for making the grounded videos out of Caillou, Dora, or Little Bill? Oh boy, here we go. Look, I get it. There are some videos out there that are really fucked up, but the videos we make do not reflect who we are as a person. I'm not really a child person, but I would never ever hurt a child like that in a million years. You could offer me a life-changing amount of money to hurt a child, and I would refuse it. I only make the videos for two reasons. Just because I finally can after so long, and I'm hoping to make this channel a second source of income. I just wish everyone would just leave us alone about it. Well, actually, I haven't gotten comments about it yet, mostly because I haven't made a video that would warrant such a reaction. But some Go animators like Samster5677, Paper Luigi 99, and I'm sure there are others that I can't be bothered to remember right now, do not deserve this kind of harassment. What Mrs. Christina said in the Behavior Card Day video basically sums up how I feel. You guys are getting upset over fucking pixels, upset over an animated cartoon, upset over a character that doesn't even exist. If you really want to do something, go donate to a charity that helps children in need instead of harassing YouTubers that probably use YouTube as a source of income. I don't condone child abuse, nor will I ever, but that doesn't mean I won't make Punishment Day videos. It's only a matter of time until that's not good enough. My point I'm trying to get across is that, just stop. For the love of God, just stop. They might not be bothered by it, but holy hell is it annoying. If you don't like those videos, why in fuck's name are you even watching it? That's like watching a dark humor video and crying that the jokes are offensive. Yeah, that's the point. It's dark humor. I'm hoping to make my videos simply slapstick humor. I would never do a violent Punishment Day or anything that Dutch Tunes and Road Animate have done so. No offense to them, I watched their videos when they were still around, so I can't really say I hate their videos. There were some pretty amusing ones. Oh, and I want comments insulting other Go animators to stop. I keep track of all the comments that are posted and I won't hesitate to delete those saying inappropriate things about other Go animators. I don't care if you don't like them. I don't want that kind of hate on my channel. On to the next question. Shadowhunter580 asked, Fred, why are you such a psychopathic maniac?
I'm more powerful than Thanos. I hardly doubt that.
Ahem. And the original version of you is better.
To answer your question, the reason I'm a psychopathic maniac is because the original creator who made my specific character, Samster5677, made me this way. Why? Who knows why? Maybe because it's more entertaining to have someone who's constantly angry and destroying stuff. I have no doubt the original version of me is better, but this isn't the original Scooby-Doo. Now is it? If we made Gonamate videos based on the original series, it would truly be a cheap ripoff.
Alright, that's enough. Let's just move on to the next question.
Any idea on what they're trying to ask?
I guess they're trying to ask why you're such a menace to society, and if it wasn't for you, the grounding trend in the Go Animate fandom would have never existed.
The reason I act the way I do was already answered. My father is a demon from another planet and I inherited his desire for destruction and mayhem. And for the second question. Okay, first of all, the grounding trend did not start with me. It started with this user by the name of DuongTweetN. But technically the first official grounding video was made by Poseidon God of Water 20 Productions. But the first true grounding video of me was made by African Vulture. So really, I'm not the reason there's grounding videos out there. I was just the catalyst of what was to come. And even then, the canon version of my character is the perfect condom ad and it shows how bad the canon parents are. My canon show is literally the closest argument for physical punishment against children you can get. While Retro doesn't condone child abuse, I'm sure in this situation, where I'm a little destructive terrorist and it's a fictional cartoon, physical punishment is warranted. Imagine trying to say Tom and Jerry is an advocate for animal abuse. That's such a stretch. The same with the Go Animate videos of me. Now look, I get it, there are some videos that are either still around or long gone that take shit way too far. I get that. But some videos aren't that bad and people getting upset over them is ridiculous. I'm a goddamn fictional character who can't even feel real pain. I can assure you, most of the Go animators out there solely do this for entertainment and as a second source of income. I'm sure they won't hurt a child in real life. I know Retro wouldn't.
I think we got the point across. Well, that's all the time we have for this video. Thank you guys so much for your questions and thank you all so very much for getting us to 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you guys next time when the next video is released. Retro, signing off.